Hello, my name is Jim Edlin, and I'm Professor of Biblical Literature and Languages at Mid-American Nazarene University. And this week, I'd like to introduce to you the final commandment of the 10, Thou shalt not covet. And the title of our lesson is Be Content. Several years ago, our university chaplain decided to have a series of chapel services over the 10 Commandments. And he assigned different faculty members and different guest speakers, different ones of the commandments. So I thought to myself, well, I'm professor of biblical literature, so I probably should get one of those really, really good ones. Maybe like the first one or something like that. So important. But no, he assigned me the last one, Thou shalt not covet. And I have to say to you, I was a little bit disappointed. Actually, though, as I got into it, I discovered that I got the best one because it's the concluding one of the 10 Commandments. And how you land something, like an airplane, for instance, is really important. And how you end a piece of literature like the 10 Commandments obviously is very important too. And God concluded his 10 Commandments by saying, You shall not covet. So, what did I discover? I discovered that actually coveting was right at the heart of what God wanted to communicate through these 10 Commandments. He wanted to help us to understand it's not just about what we do on the outside, but it's about what's going on the inside. You see, every other ones of these commandments, for the most part, are pretty much about what you do on the outside. You don't murder, you don't steal, you don't commit adultery, you don't say things falsely about your neighbor. Those kinds of actions are outward actions, but this coveting, this is an inward action. This is about the heart. And the truth is, the 10 Commandments are really about the heart. And that's what coveting is about, what's going on the inside. Just as Jesus told us when he was going through the 10 Commandments, he said it's not just about that you commit the act of murder, but it's also about the anger in your heart. Or it's not just about the adultery that a person might commit, but it's also about the lust and the heart. So this is a challenge for this week, is to reflect upon those kinds of things that might actually be taking the attention of our heart and where we find ourselves in relationship to God. We need to examine our hearts and decide if we are truly satisfied with Christ. Is he really enough for us? Or is something else what we're looking for?